Hey, it's Mikey Mike. Hey, we are at Lake Isabella, and man, what a great time we had this weekend. It was fun. The winds were up. They were up and down. You know, it's Lake Isabella. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I had to go strapless because my strap board, my big board, was, it's out of commission from last week. So, didn't do too bad, actually. So I got the board out, and I got the feet up on there, and I got my back foot right against that little pad and dive the kite, and here we go. Little beach camp perspective here. And I'm on the 9-meter Switchblade, and I probably should have been on the 11, but I thought the winds were going to come up a little bit more, and they didn't. And then they switched and came up in the afternoon to a weird west wind. But that's all good. So just still trying to practice, trying to get my feet up on the board, kind of swing that back foot up, put it in the back little corner there, and then put my foot on the edge of the board, dive the kite, and then adjust my feet as best I can. And winds were up and down, so I would like be okay, and then all of a sudden have to trim the kite in. But we're moving, and we're having fun. And then behind the little island section here, and there's some shallow areas here you got to be careful with. And just pumping along. So let me know if you've been to Isabella, and see if you've had the same issues that I've had with the gusty winds. And you know, if you learn how to kite Isabella, you're pretty much good just about anywhere. Like almost a side shore action and super gusty winds. And the water was pretty smooth for the most part. Fortunately, because I'm strapless and I didn't want to get bumped around too bad. So the trim's about halfway in. We're getting upwind here pretty good, so I'm going to power up the kite a little bit before I stop, because it just makes it easy for me. And then all of a sudden the board flipped over, and right there there's a big stick sticking on the water, so you got to be careful because your kite can land on that. So anyway, we're going to try this again. Swing the foot up on the board. Try to make sure I get that foot way in the back, then slide the other foot up, and then guide the kite. And then I didn't have my front foot up far enough in the middle, or I don't know what happened actually, and it flipped upside down. So now I'm body dragging back towards the board. Fortunately, I have all 4 fins still. That's a good thing. But we're moving out, I'm telling you. This is fun. I'm having a great time. And we got some wax in the board. I got my foot up. Here we go, right to the back of the board. And then try to keep them back as far as I can. And then dive the kite. Just a little foot adjustment. And then once I'm up and riding, then I can adjust the feet. And I'm thinking it's going to be super high powered here, so I trim the kite back in a little bit. And you can tell it is pumping. This is a 9-meter, and I'm 228 pounds today. And I'm moving on this strapless surfboard. Holy cow. And it's still beginnings. I mean, still learning, especially learning beginnings strapless. Oh my gosh. I am not any kind of intermediate expert or anything like that. I'm just trying to mow the grass, having a great time. And that's fine with me. You know, any comments about it, I don't care. You know, everybody's got to learn sometime, and this is my learning time, and I'm having a great time. Even mowing the grass. So I get over to this little area here, and I don't know if you can see that little stick down, way downwind, not way downwind, right there downwind. And if I land the kite on that, it's going to be a bad day. But I put my foot up, and I got to work my back foot back, and then guide the kite, and we're going. And I even launch with my kite trimmed in, so I hardly ever do that. I usually launch with it fully powered and then trim it in. But the winds were up, and there's some lull areas, you know, but we were working through them. Like right here, I have to dive the kite super hard just to get through this little area. And then it picks back up. So I just kind of drop the board off and then slide to side and put my feet back up there and go. And then I go and face plant. Yeah, that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to, but you know what? It happens. So get ready for it, because it's going to happen. So kiteboarding in Lake Isabella, tons of fun. Make sure to leave some comments down below. It's Mikey Mike here. We're having some fun, and I think we're going to try a little twin tip action for the first time in about 2 years. Since I started learning, and as soon as I got on a surfboard, I never looked back, and then I've just been kicking myself like, hey, I got to try the twin tip. And today was the day that I was going to retry the twin tip. And I tried it, but the winds were a little, well, actually the winds weren't light. The kite was too small for my my twin tip session, but I'll let you see it here in a second. Yeah, keep it upwind really well on the strapless board. I was just mowing the grass back and forth right here in this one same spot. It's still having a great time. Still panicking, trying to get my board. Doesn't matter. Oh, flipped over and I got it back. But hey, it's Isabella, and you don't want to get caught downwind, that's for sure. Because it's tough to get back upwind, especially if you get past the call it the wind line. So hey, look at this, the LiteWave's Dave LiteWave's board. We are going out on a twin tip. No way, I can't believe I'm even doing it. So I got to get through all these rocks and all these obstacles just to get back up the beach. And I get in the water, and now I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I got my booties on, and I'm trying to wiggle my feet in the straps, and then I dive the kite, and I about submerged myself, but I'm up and riding. I'm like, holy cow, I'm up and riding. And I haven't done this forever. But I'm moving. And the winds were cooperating for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, a lull area. I'm having to dive the kite really hard, and then I sink the board. I'm about 3 feet under the water. So I'm going to try to go the other way. And I'm trying to unsubmerge the board, and finally the wind's there, and I'm up and riding again. Got a little wiggle woggle there, yeah. But you know what? I am impressed with myself because I'm up and riding. I have no clue what I'm doing, but yeah, it's fun. If I was on a bigger kite, it would probably been a lot better. But Isabella, you know, when the winds are really pumping, it's tricky. So I was on the 9 meter, but on a twin tip. So I submerged my board again and had to go back and, you know, rescue. Board rescue. And what's different about a twin tip and a surfboard is the surfboards like to follow you downwind, And twin tips, not so much. They just kind of sit there. So you got to do some work to get them back. And they do not float. Holy crap. They do not float at all. Yeah, they're just a log in the water. I'm not a big fan. To tell you the truth, not a big fan of twin tips. Although I do like this LiteWave board. And for a twin tip, it's awesome. But I like surfboards better. So I do the same trick, is put my foot in and swing the board around and then dive the kite. And I'm just trying to make it back to the beach. And holy cow, let's get back to the beach so I can grab my surfboard. But not doing too bad. Holy cow. I was definitely impressed with myself. I wanted to transition and that didn't work in a mega face plant. So I think I called it a day right there. And oh, maybe not. Oh, I guess I'm still going. Nope. Torpedo 1. Oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, and the kite backstalls, and then I get launched over the board. Yeah, it was a shit show. I mean a poop show. I definitely said it was time to get the surfboard. That's for sure. I finally get the board back. Like I said, they do not like to go downwind that easy. Here's the kite cam perspective. Not doing too bad. It really looks like I'm missing half my board when I'm looking at myself. So a little face plant. It happens. Body's right back, and yeah, let's get back to the shore. Come on. So once again, the LiteWave Daves. This is the KickS KickS board. It's the larger KickS board, and it's awesome. But I'm not a twin tip fan. So I'm going to go back and get that surfboard. I was working it and trying it best I could. I gave it a good shot. I really did. And I just didn't have a big enough kite. And the winds were a little fickle right then. But I made it upwind and made it back to the spot I needed to go. So that's a good thing. We're going to land the kite here. We're going to do a self-land. I'm using my buddy Mike's little self-land device here on his truck. Nobody's around the beach, so guess what? You got to be prepared. And you're going to land the kite slowly into the water. And unhook your chicken loop safety. Then chicken loop. And then run down and grab your kite. So it's Mikey Mike. Make sure to leave some comments down below. Lake Isabella. This was May 7th. And it was an amazing time. Having a great weekend. I wish I could have stayed. But I had to come back and do some work for work. and that was no fun. And then Mother's Day is on Sunday, so I can't even go back for Sunday, which is supposed to be pumping on Sunday. But it is what it is. Hopefully we'll see you back at Isabella or Lake Mojave coming up soon. So this is Mikey Mike, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave some comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do, and click that bell icon to get notifications. And we'll see you soon. All right, man. Peace.